So this is Quatro's answer to the free wave market, the Power. This is a super fun board. It's got a super fast planing rocker, V with double concave running through, V off the tail, so it's stable. The rocker's got a nice lower entry, but a little bit of flip in the nose, and a pretty long flat between your stance that runs into a little bit of tail kick, but not much. So it's a pretty flat, fast board overall. I wanted that base of speed, which is the rocker. I wanted to add some turn and some softness by creating a bit of a different outline. So it's parallel through the front, but then pulls into the nose. And same thing, the parallelness runs a little bit back into your stance, but then the tail pulls in. And I think that's important for when you're transitioning into a wave board. You need the board to be fast, but you need the board to be forgiving so that you can, one, if you're doing jibes, you roll in and roll out really easily. Or two, if you're riding little small waves, you can kind of pivot, roll over, and that the tail isn't too powerful, and it allows you to transition into wave sailing from something that's very fast. It's just a softer kind of more comfortable ride. The rail profile tends to be a little bit fuller through the front, running. It's a little bit of a faster foil than on the Cube because the board has more length, and I think that you need to create that thick to thin flow so that one, when you initiate into a jibe, it's going to initiate nicely, but then it's going to keep the speed through it and at the same time sink a little bit in the tail. Because it's so wide and so full, you need that control, and that's going to help control your jibe or those small turns that you're doing. On the Power, we've gone with the single insert in the front, and you have a couple options in the back to be a little bit more outboard if you want to end up doing a little bit more free ride style. The same in the front, you have the inboard and the outboard options so that you can ride a little bit more out in a free ride stance, or you can ride more in a wave stance. The Power comes with a power box center and mini tuttle sides. We feel like we want to give the rider an easy experience, and so basically when you get your board, you just set it up, you put your fins where they need to be, and you just go ride. From there, you can adjust your stance. You can be a little more forward or a little bit more back. In general, a little bit more back is going to help you turn a little quicker. A little bit more forward is going to keep you planing and keep the board more stable. This is the Power.